What's up? Welcome back to Records I Bought. This is gonna be all jazz stuff, so if you're not into jazz or don't care to learn, then I guess just stop watching. Yeah, so let's just get into it. And as usual, I don't know, depending how long it's gonna be, I probably won't split it up into two parts, but I'll probably just stop and do another video afterward. So first up, we got Willie Bobo. Tomorrow is here. Is that the name of it? Tomorrow is here. Yep, we got a really pretty big cut there, but pretty cool. If you don't know who Willie Bobo is, he is mostly known for being a Latin jazz percussionist throughout the 1960s stuff. This is more of a fusion record. This is from '77, I believe, some more jazz fusion stuff. Pretty nice. Some just instrumental tracks, some tracks with vocals. Does come with the lyrics for the vocal tracks on the printed inner sleeve there, so yeah, pretty good stuff. You're into fusion there. Willie Bobo. His son, actually, Eric Bobo, I believe his first son, is the drummer for Cypress Hill, so that's pretty cool. Cool little fact there. Next up, we got Gary Bart's Natu Troupe, or New Troupe, pretty sure it's pronounced Natu Troupe. There's a name right there. Let me know if I probably butchered it as usual. This is Harlem Bush Music Taifa. There's also another Harlem Bush Music. I believe it's Uhuru. I think it's Uhuru was the first one. This is the second one, I believe, in this series, I guess. On Milestone from 1971. Andy Bay. I love Andy Bay's vocals on this. He really sounds great on this. It is a gatefold, so let me gate that fold for you, or ungate, I should say. Bam, gatefold. Yeah, this is the I'm not sure if it's a second pressing or what. It's a different pressing. It's on the, or different labels. It's got red labels on the Milestone label. I believe the original is different labels, or the other pressing. I don't want to say this is an original because I believe it came out in the same year. I think it's just yeah, I really don't know. I have to do some more research, but I know there's a couple different versions of it, so I'll have to look into that a bit more. If you're not familiar with Gary Bart's, just, I don't know how to describe it, just look into it. It's got some long tracks on here. It's just really nice, long jams. None of them really become stale, though. Favorite tracks maybe being People Dance, Drinking Song is really good, love Drinking Song, The Warrior Song, but great stuff on here. On Milestone, I think I said that already. Next up, we got Doug and Jean Carn. This is Higher Ground from 1976 on Ovation. If you're not familiar with Doug Carn or Doug and Jean Carn as a couple, they did some stuff on black jazz in the early 70s or throughout the 70s. Husband and wife duo. Jean Carn on the vocals. I do enjoy her vocals. Overall, this is a compilation of both of them. Let me show the Ovation label there. Compilation of their stuff. Produced by the founders of black jazz, I believe, was Gene Russell and Dick Shorrell, I believe, are their names. So some good players on here too. Calvin Keys, Ronnie Laws is on here, a bunch of others. So yeah, jazz, soul jazz stuff, but pretty good. Check it out if that sounds interesting to you. Next up, we got some Afro-Cuban jazz. This is Irikiri. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is self-titled Irikiri from 1979. Yeah, this one came out in 1979. Their third album on Columbia. Oh, God damn it! Sorry about the beeping. On Columbia. Kind of more of a Afro jazz fusion type record going on here. I believe it's just, yeah, just regular plain red Columbia labels, but still a great record nonetheless. So if you're into the Afro jazz Cuban kind of fusiony sound, then definitely check this out. Is this a gatefold? I can't remember if this is a gatefold or not. It is a gatefold, so let me show the back first. Pretty cool. Pretty cool artwork on this one. I do like the artwork on this one. Someone put a sticker on here that says Afrocentric. You guys can see that, though. People gotta have stickers on their on their albums for some damn reason, but pretty cool gatefold pictures and about each player. Tells about each player, so yeah, pretty dope stuff. Like I said, if you're into that Afro-Cuban type fusion stuff, then definitely give this a listen. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There's a little documentary about this as well on YouTube. Just type in Irakere, the name, Irakere, and it'll probably pop up. Next up, we got some Keith Jarrett. This is Invocations and the Moth and the Butterfly on ECM. As you can probably imagine, a lot of Keith Jarrett stuff is. Not all of it, I guess. Yeah, what to say about this? Classical, jazz, free improvisation stuff. Once again, gatefold. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. It's not for everybody. Not everyone's gonna dig this. I did. I really, I enjoyed it. You know, not the first side so much, but as it went on, I definitely liked this more and more. So yeah, if that sounds interesting too, like a mix of classical and jazzy improv, then check it out. Like I said, it's not for everyone, but might be for you. After that, moving on to some Eddie Harris. This is High Voltage from 1969, I want to say. I believe it's 1969. Take out a sleeve here. Recorded in New York and Hollywood. That's it right here. Recorded live at the Village Gate in New York and Shelley's Manhole in Hollywood. Yeah, it came out in 1969. Got some good players on here as well. Billy Hart on the drums, Melvin Jackson on bass, and Jody Christian plays the piano. Yeah, I really dug this record. Eddie Harris. I believe this is just on Atlantic. Yeah, just regular Atlantic labels there, so nothing exciting. Too exciting to show for the label. Anyways, nice clean cover on this one too. Just a little bit of ring wear starting to show up. But after that, getting into Kenny Cox. Kenny Cox and the, what's it called, Contemporary Jazz Quintet, Multi-Direction on Blue Note. This one came out in 1969 as well, I believe. I believe it was 69 as well. A lot of, this one has some, yeah, this one has some pretty decent players on here. You got Charles Moore on trumpet, Leon Henderson on sax, Kenny Cox on piano, Ron Brooks on bass, and Danny Spencer on drums. I kind of think this is just, Kenny Cox is a bit underrated in my opinion anyways. He recently had an album come out on Blue Note on the kind of new incarnation of black jazz. Not new incarnation, but there's a label that's putting out unreleased black jazz stuff, 180 proof. So had an album come out on that in 2013, which is a bit different than this. This is just more jazz oriented, more bop stuff, I guess. That one is more Latin, kind of space, labeled as everything, kind of easy listening. It's kind of all over the place too, so definitely recommend checking this out and checking that out too if you're interested. Yeah, like I said, I think this record's kind of, I don't really hear too many people talking about Kenny Cox, but he's definitely a great player, and this is a great album in my opinion, so check it out. After that, moving on to some Mingus. This is Mingus Moves, promotional copy. I'm going to take out a sleeve, so there's less of a glare. Excuse me. Promotional copy there. Yeah, man, this is one of Limp Bingus's later albums from 1979, I believe. 74? Yeah, this is from 74, sorry. So this is the one I was thinking of from 74. You got Mingus on bass, obviously, Ronald Hampton on trumpet, George Adams on tenor sax and flute, Don Pullen on piano, Danny Richmond on drums and vocals, and the track Moves done by Honey Gordon and Doug Hammond, which I thought was pretty cool. Let's see, this is on, I believe this is on, yep, Atlantic once again, so it's a regular Atlantic label there. It does come with the original inner sleeve, but I put it in just a regular sleeve just to kind of save the sleeve there. Pretty good, really weird close-up shot of his face. I know that cover is kind of well known, but I always found it kind of strange. I don't really care when people for that. When people do that, to put big ass shots of their face on the album. I was digging one day, and I came across, I think, a Carly Simon album had a big ass picture on the back. The album of her face scared the shit out of me. Spooked me. I was like, whoa, not really ready for that. But yeah, Mingus Moves. Good stuff from 1974. And this was definitely one of the highlights of the find here. My past dig. It was Cecile Payne, music of Cecile Payne. This is called Zodiac. This is a third in the Dolphy series. If you're not familiar with the Dolphy series, basically just a series of 4 albums that came out. The other ones were Cliff Jordan was the first, I believe. Pharoah Sanders was in there. This was the third. And the fourth was Charles Bracken, something like that. Charles something, I can't remember his last name now, but yeah, basically dedicated to Wynton Kelly and Kenny Dorham. See right there. Really great stuff on Strata-East. Show that Strata-East label. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare there. Can't really see, but hopefully you guys know what Strata-East label looks like. Some great players on here, man, including Wynton Kelly, yeah, Kenny Dorham, Cliff Jordan, and Albert Heath. Really great stuff. So a lot of man, I don't even know how to describe it. You just got to listen to it. It's really great. I'm a huge fan of Strata-East, trying to collect whatever Strata-East stuff I can find, and Black Jazz as well, so I'm trying to collect those 2 labels. Really great stuff there. The cover's not in the best shape, but the record is looking pretty damn good. After that, we got one of Jimmy Smith's classic albums, in my opinion, one of his best albums, Blacksmith, from the year 1970, when did this come out? 74, I want to say. Yep, 1974. Atlantic, once again, so I believe it's just a regular Atlantic label. Or was this actually the one that was on Pride? No, there was... Yeah, this was actually on Pride, so I know it was not straight up Atlantic. This was the one that was on Pride, the red Pride label there. Really dope jazz funk. So if you haven't heard this and you're really a fan of jazz funk stuff from the 70s, then definitely give this a listen. I definitely recommend it. After that, we're moving into... Oh, I did pick up one rock album, which I didn't really pick. This was a free album I got, so I said, why not? Someone just gave it to me as a gift. It's The Who, Who's Next. This was a reissue, I believe, from 74, I want to say. 73. I'm not sure when the original came out, but I'm pretty sure this is a reissue. Almost positive. On MCA, got the MCA rainbow label there, and the original sleeve. Not the biggest Who fan. I do like them. I definitely appreciate, you know, what they did for rock and classic rock music. It's definitely great musicians. Bob O'Reilly's on here, obviously, along with Behind Blue Eyes, and what's the other song that's really well known on here? Won't Get Fooled Again. Yeah, definitely some great tracks on here, but like I said, I probably wouldn't go out of my way to buy The Who, but to get it for free, yeah, why the hell not? Cover's kind of beat, but the record's in pretty decent shape, so yeah. Next up, we got Ahmad Jamal, At the Pershing, But Not For Me. Just some really great jazz from Ahmad Jamal. This is definitely a reissue, I believe. I'm not sure what year. Kind of tried to look it up on Discogs or somewhere, but I couldn't find too much info of this particular pressing online. With the cadet labels there, the pink and orange. So, yeah, I found similar pressings, but not one that's exactly the same. So, I'm not sure when this one came out exactly, but it is a stereo. It does say electronically re-recorded to simulate stereo, so it's one of those. Yeah, Ahmad Jamal. I'm a fan of Ahmad Jamal for sure. This is the Ahmad Jamal Trio, if I remember correctly. I don't think it says Trio, but it is the Ahmad Jamal. Yep, on the back it says Ahmad Jamal Trio. So, yeah, pretty dope. Great jazz. Like I said, once again, I'm not sure what year. I think originally it came out in like 58, I want to say. On Argo, I believe, is when it originally came out. I was looking up some info on it. Next up we got McCoy Tyner from 1964. This is Today and Tomorrow. Yep, on Impulse. Gatefold. Bam! On gate in that fold. Until it hasn't been opened a lot because it's hard to open. I love this gatefold though. Love the pictures. I guess I'll show the label on here. Yeah, when I was looking this up, some great players on here too. Thad Jones, Jimmy Garrison, John Gilmore. I believe Albert Heath played on drums on this. Wynton Kelly, I believe I said Wynton Kelly. This is just on the ABC Impulse label. The one of the later reissues there. Once again, I'm not sure what year this was reissued. I believe sometime in the 70s, I want to say. If someone knows what year this label was from, definitely let me know. But I believe it was from the 70s, I want to say. I need to do some more research into that and look it up. But definitely a great, great record, McCoy Tyner. Yeah, love this one. Great stuff. Not too much more to say about that. Sorry, I'm just looking at the time, trying to see how much more time I have here. Yeah. Oh, also on that one out, John Gilmore was on it, which I wish he would have played more with McCoy Tyner. He did play with Sun Ra for most of his career afterwards, so. Cheers, by the way. Free McDonald's coffee. If you guys don't know, this isn't a, not trying to make this commercial for McDonald's, but they're giving away free coffee in the mornings from now, which is like March, the end of March until like it's middle of April. Giving away free small coffees, so go get one. Next up, this was probably my second favorite pickup of this whole you know, haul, or whatever you want to call it. Thelonious Monk himself, from 1957 originally, but this is a 74, yep, Japanese pressing. See the Obi strip there on Milestone, in beautiful, beautiful condition. I love this record. Just Monk and his piano. That's all it is. And it's beautiful. I love this one. Moving on, we got John Coltrane's Ascension, free jazz, some of my favorite type of jazz, on the ABC Impulse label. This is the second edition, edition 2, whatever you want to call it, first pressing, the second edition, so from 1965. Yeah, just, you know, so obviously some great players on here. You got, so I don't forget, you got Elvin Jones, Freddie Hubbard, Marion Brown, McCoy Tyner, produced by Bob Thiele, obviously. Art Davis and Jimmy Garrison, Archie Shepp, Pharoah Sanders. Damn, Dewey Johnson, fucking amazing players on here. And the record came out so dope. Yeah, like I said, I love this stuff. I love Coltrane. I'm also trying to collect Coltrane in addition to the Black Jazz and Strata-East labels, but basically anything Coltrane. So, try the gatefold on that one real quick. Great stuff. If you're not really a big jazz fan and you're watching this, I wouldn't probably recommend starting with this, because it might kind of turn you off unless you're not really into that kind of free improvisational music. If you are, then definitely check it out. It might be right up your alley. It definitely was for me. Next up, we got another Coltrane. We got Giant Steps, another one of his best in my opinion, on the regular Atlantic label there. Once again, I'm not sure when this one, I know it's a reissue obviously, but I'm not sure from when. I want to say 70s reissue. Catalog number was SD 1311, and it has the PR on the bottom there. As you guys know, the Atlantic, that's the catalog, the number, and then the little 2 letters at the end to kind of classify it was PR. This one I couldn't really find too much info about this, so as a release date, I mean. So if you guys know, yeah, definitely let me know. But Coltrane, Giant Steps, you guys should all know this. If you don't, then just more great John Coltrane. And lastly here, we got some Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. This was one on Blue Note. We got a punch out there. Whole show a label. I don't think I showed the label yet. Yeah, Blue Note label with Lee Morgan, Wayne Shorter, Bobby Timmons, and Johnny Merritt. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Art Blakey and Jazz Messengers. Love all their stuff. This one was from 1966, I believe. I believe this one was from '66. Produced by Blue Note founder Alfred Line. Yeah, I just love Art Blakey. I don't know. I know some people weren't too crazy about this particular record, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty damn good. No complaints. So I'll probably end there. I'm not sure how long this video is, but I don't want to go any further because the rest kind of moves into more funk type stuff. So I might have one or two more jazz things, but save that for another video next time. So it's not too long. So thank you all for watching. Please leave comments. Let me know what you think. If you guys got any more recommendations along those lines for anything Strata-East, black jazz. Where I should go next with Coltrane. I do have a few of his things, but not too many. So trying to get more into him. I do love his more free free jazz improv stuff. So definitely let me know, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Peace.